Hi guys, I'm Tori. Welcome back to my channel. I talk about all things true crime, spooky, and spiritual. And today we're going to be doing something different than any of the other videos that I've done so far. I don't have a script in front of me at all. I just have some ideas floating around in my brain and I'm just going to talk about them for you guys. So here we go. This might sound a little bit controversial, but here we go. We're just going to get right into it. Be a little bit delusional. Why would you choose to wake up every day and decide that you are unhappy? Just hear me out. You wake up, you're going to a job that you hate, and you are driving a car that you don't like, you have coworkers that you don't like, but how come you don't make the decision for yourself to be happy? There's so much more to get into here. I have so much to say. Okay, going back to living in the delusion. You have to a little bit already have that feeling like you have the thing that you want. You need to be showing the universe, showing yourself that you are willing to accept these feelings of happiness and abundance. You need to go out there and show yourself the love that you are wanting to have. It's got to come from you first. I'm going to tell you guys something. Last April, I broke up with my boyfriend and it was the worst experience of my life. I was devastated. I was a shell of a human being. I broke up with him. I graduated from cosmetology school a month later, and then I moved 1,600 miles away, and I was a major crash out. I barely remember those months. I was down bad, and then I started taking the time, investing in myself, and I'm about to move back out there in a week. I will be back in Salt Lake with my boyfriend again. And obviously, it didn't happen overnight, but whenever I made the decision that I wanted to move back out there, obviously moving across the country a year ago was not cheap. I'm about to do it again now. And I just decided I was going to. Like, you guys need to stop allowing yourself to have these limiting beliefs and not continuing on from them. Of course, the first thought I had in my head was, oh my gosh, I have $16 in my bank account. How am I going to afford a U-Haul and first month's rent on a new place and a security deposit and all of these other things? Because I wanted to. And I need you guys to embrace that attitude a little bit, to start having what you want and what you deserve. I'm not on here trying to like flex. It's not everybody's dream to move to Utah. It's only my dream to go back there because I want to be with a man that I love. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is you need to decide that you deserve it and just take it. Energetically, you need to decide that it's yours and take it. Because now I have $2,800 in my bank account. Now I have a moving company that is going to pick up all of my stuff and move it to Salt Lake for me. I have a job there lined up already. I literally made one phone call and I was put into contact with the district manager there. And I was given a choice of 33 stores to pick from. And I'm going to be going to the busiest store locally. Like, you just need to decide that you deserve it. Like I said, when I decided I was going to move back to Salt Lake, I didn't have the money for it. I had 2 jobs and I was scraping to get by and pay my bills. But I told everybody when I was on my vacation, I was in Costa Rica in May, and that was when I made the decision that I was going to move. And I told everybody while I was on that trip, I was like, I'm moving back to Salt Lake. Yeah, I'm going to move back to Salt Lake soon. I decided that I was going to, and I did. And everything can't happen overnight, right? But that was only May, and now we're sitting at the end of July and I'm moving in a week. So that's a pretty fast turnaround. I got back, I made the decision for sure. I talked to my mom, I put in my notice at my jobs, and I told everybody it was happening as if I already had everything that I needed to make it happen, as if my ducks were already in a row. Was I a little bit stressed internally? I'm always stressed internally. I'm still stressed internally right now as I'm filming this video because I don't like the idea of having all of my belongings on the interstate at the same time. That makes me want to vomit. However, I want to be back in Salt Lake, so a win is a win. I want you to sit for a minute and think about what it is that you want more than anything. I'm sure there's a reason that you're watching this video. There's a reason you clicked on it. What is it that would make you so happy? It's yours. Like, literally, it's already yours. Like, why are we sitting here pretending you don't have it? It's already yours. Step into that energy. The only person blocking you from abundance is yourself. And once you realize that and get out of your own way, the entire world will start to shift for you, I promise. Nobody is coming to save you, but you can save yourself. You have the tools. You just have to learn how to use them. Every single day, I get on YouTube Studio and I check my views and I check my subscriber count and how many hours I'm at and all of those things, because I want to be making passive income off of YouTube. I want to be a content creator. And whenever I talk about YouTube, I talk about it as if I already have that success. Am I acting as if I'm already making money off of it? No. But I'm talking about it as if it is a passion of mine, because it is. And I'm talking about it as if it's something that I'm going to have sustain me, because eventually it will be. And there's no reason to be like, oh, well, I'm not making money off of it yet, because that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me become the person who I want to be. That's not going to help me manifest and step into the life that I so badly want. If I decided that I wanted to move to Salt Lake and then I threw my hands up in the air and I was like, somebody help me, I have no idea what to do, that's not a solution. What did I do? I talked to my boyfriend. I talked to my dad. I talked to my mom. I talked to my bosses. I got online. We talked to moving companies. We reached out to several different rental places and rental properties out there. We covered all of our bases. We did everything that we needed to do. The universe helps those who help themselves. All you have to do is let the universe know that you are willing to take the step. Sometimes you just have to trust that you will take a jump and the universe is going to catch you when you land. It's scary, but you just have to trust it, because what else are you going to do? Just give up? No, you have to trust it. You are capable of so much more than your limiting beliefs are allowing you to think that you are. Leave the job that you hate. Start looking right now for a job that you love. Start showing the universe that you are open to these opportunities so that the universe will start providing them for you. If you're driving on that same road to work every day to that job that you hate, start looking while you're driving and looking at places that are hiring. Is it easy to find a job in this economy? Absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it is. The reason that I was able to find a job is because I'm a licensed cosmetologist and stylists are needed right now, so I was able to find a job. That's all. That's literally, but I wanted to go to cosmetology school. I didn't have the money to go to cosmetology school, but I decided I was going to anyways, and now I'm licensed in 2 states. You have to decide that you deserve it. You deserve it. I know you deserve it. If you're like struggling, wondering, oh, do I deserve this thing? Go back and watch this video again. Get my hours up. Get my view hours up. No, but seriously, go back and watch this video again, because I'm telling you, you do deserve it. It is so easy to complain, but in reality, it's not easier to stay in a situation where you're miserable. The act of getting up and complaining every day is easier than the act of getting up and making change for yourself and living in that different feeling and trying to convince yourself and rewire your brain that you're happy when it's been so easy to be miserable. But if that's where you want to be, if that's where you want to stay, then go ahead and click off the video, because I have nothing to help you. I feel like right now, on an almost global level, I would say, but certainly on a national level, there is this feeling of isolation and sadness and desperation, and honestly just feels like the world is ending every day. And you can choose to absorb all of those energies, or you can choose to fill your own cup up with what's going to make you feel full that day and what's going to make you feel aligned with the reality that you want. There is nothing scarier to me than staying stagnant and staying exactly where you are and not making any changes at all. The life that you want is right in front of yours. Grab it, take it, have it. Nobody else is going to live it. It's only up to you. I know that this video was very different from anything else that I've posted. My regular scheduled videos will be back soon, but I don't know, these things were just rattling around in my brain while I was packing, and I was like, I don't have my normal cute like backdrop or anything like that, but I was like, somebody needs to hear this right now. And I looked around the room and I was like, 2 months ago, everything was not changing. 2 months ago, I had no plans really locked in to move to Salt Lake, but I made the decision that I was going to, and now I am. And I just felt like somebody else needed to hear that experience and know that whatever it is that they're wanting to do, make the jump. It might not be an overnight change, but make the jump. Start posting the YouTube videos, start posting the TikTok videos, start studying for that thing that you really want to go to school for. Is school affordable and easy? I'm not sitting here saying that it is, but if there's something that you want to eventually go to school for, there's a plethora of information on every single subject available at our fingertips. Start using your free time to absorb all of the wisdom that you can about this topic that you're so fascinated with. Maybe because you've started making your goals to the universe so clear, the right opportunity will open itself for you. Maybe you will find yourself in exactly the right place at exactly the right time. And you won't have to take a traditional path. to get where you want to go. There is no one way of doing things, and right now with the internet and YouTube and everything, it is easier than it has been ever before to start a business, to be an entrepreneur, to show your craft, to show your art, to talk about your passion. I mean, look what I'm doing right now. I hope that at least one person gets a little joy from this video, or decides that they are ready to take that leap of faith and start living their best lives, because you certainly deserve it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Bye.